Another shitty day. I mean, that's not very optimistic of me. Like, I struggle so hard to be consistent, like, it's not even funny anymore. To put it in a way that people might understand, it's like struggling to brush your teeth twice a day is my life, and so I struggle to do a lot of mundane things every day. I struggle to do a lot of things that I'm passionate about every day, but I've been doing pretty good so far this year. But I'd say like the past 2 days I haven't met my goals in that. I struggle to remember to be mindful every day. I struggle to follow through with my safety plans, which I haven't even looked at the safety plan I made for feeling empty recently, so like I think I've just been trying so hard to put off making day plans recently, like the past few days, because I've just been hormonally imbalanced, and it's taking its toll, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I feel a lot of anger because I just don't feel like I have the strength to have things the way that I want it all the time. And I get ashamed because I do want a healthy relationship, and I do want a clean house, and I do want to be able to separate myself from the screen, and I want to spend more time every day with my pets. I want to spend time on my music. It's just like balancing all of those things has genuinely been so overwhelming recently. I've kind of gotten to the point where I've accepted that well, it's not true. I wish I could say that I fully accepted that I can self-diagnose something that's happening in my own brain, but I still seek the validation so that I can feel less guilty about doing that, because it's not like a cool trend to say that you have depression, and it's not a cool trend to say that you have ADHD, and it's not a cool trend to say that you have borderline personality disorder. But I think I do. Obviously, I still don't have a job right now, and that makes you feel not great about yourself. I'm sure a lot of people can relate right now, but I never really saw how much my mental symptoms were affecting my daily life until recently. So for me to like have to force myself into a place of work and need more flexible shifts and more flexible training, and to have to, you know, explain to certain coworkers or my boss that I have certain tendencies and I don't want them to affect my job performance, like that's really hard, and I've been fired basically for doing that before. So it doesn't put me in a great place of mind to think that going back and finding a job is a great idea right now. It's mostly just a lot of fear around the people that I may affect if I have a bad day and I show up to work, or if I'm having an episode and I show up to work. Like, I feel like it puts me in danger, and I do feel like it doesn't, like, it puts other people in a position where, like, they don't know what to do because I'm so angry, or I'm so frustrated, or I'm so exhausted for no reason, that they just kind of want me to push through, and some days it's really hard. I've recorded a few videos recently, and I feel like maybe today is going to be the day when I will choose to work really hard to take care of myself and not give up. I want to show people the best sides of myself, but I want to show people the God honest truth of how hard it is to do that. Like, I love watching content creators so much. I want to be one so bad. It's just, I think this gets in the way. Who would want to watch this? But I'm gonna keep doing it anyways. Cause yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm laughing and crying at the same time. I don't know. I guess because I'm trying. Okay, moving on. I wrote up this emptiness safety plan, and so I'm going to just quickly jot down in like my daily journal. I just do like, I use this for like everything. It's just a bit of a mess. So the first thing on my emptiness safety plan is to do my affirmations, and then the next thing is to reflect by like answering reflection questions, and I prefer to reflect onto a piece of paper personally, because I am kind of like in a constant rumination all day, and it affects my energy levels. So I think to like write it down on a piece of paper and actually like externalize those thoughts is actually a good idea right now. So go me. The next one is use the stop skill, which is basically stop, take a breath, observe, and proceed with caution. Yes. Or like proceed with ration, one of those. Whatever works for you. Yeah, I'll just write it down here because it's not a bad idea, like if I'm talking to someone, to not just blurt out how I like negativity and stuff, because I was supposed to have a phone interview, but I don't think they're gonna respond anymore, because I always reply to the emails like 2 hours later, and that doesn't really show that I'm a reliable person, in my opinion. So I probably just I fucked it. Should have used the stop skill right there, honestly. The next one is a CBT journal. Now I'm frustrated. DBT skills. Gonna need those today. So grounding exercises, deep breathing, using a cool compress, holding an ice cube, meditating and visualization, and progressive relaxation. That's what I wrote down. Whatever works for you. Go through my safety box. Yeah, that's a great one. Other things are call my support person, write a win statement, which I haven't done yet. And the last part is to self-soothe. A few of them that I have here are take a bath, wear comfy clothes, play a video game, appreciate nature, watch something you enjoy, gentle stretching, sing and dance. Yeah, my brain is all over in every direction right now. So we will see what helps. I'm also just gonna put on here clean because I really do enjoy having a clean house. Like I think I mentioned, but like I'm sure you guys can tell how many times I kind of scan the room and don't even know where my brain is at. And I think the disorganization is kind of part of that. Like it's fairly bad. Like right here are, like, there's a binder, there's fleece for my rats that I haven't, like, that I'm gonna clean their cage today because I clean it on Tuesdays, like a full clean. And yeah, I just haven't brought that into the other room. I have folded laundry and now not folded laundry that I've just refused to bring into a room that is 5 meters on like away from me. And yeah, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing because it's like I might get a roommate to help me pay the rent if possible, and this is not what I want someone to think is what I want for my house. Like, this is annoying, and like the dishes problem, the overflowing dishes, like that makes me feel so bad about myself. I struggle to keep up with basic things. I distract myself, I put myself down, and then I drain myself by doing that. It's a horrible, horrible loop to be stuck in. I really, really want to change. Just have to accept the difficulties, I think. Oh, I gotta water my plant. Okay, I just realized I have like mundane things that I haven't even done yet today. Like I showered and brushed my teeth. Yay, good for me. But I haven't eaten breakfast yet, so I'm not really in a position to be at full mental capacity when my body isn't nourished. So I'm going to eat breakfast, and I figure what is going to help me today is setting a 1-hour timer. And I think this is going to help because then I can do like 1 hour to eat my breakfast, 1 hour of something else, 1 hour of something else, 1 hour of something else. Watching videos and everything is super great. Like, it's great to distract yourself, but it is one of my top 3 pet peeves about myself right now is just devouring content that isn't even like inspiring me. Like, I'm not using it to inspire myself at this point. I'm using it to numb myself. I'm distracting myself from taking care of myself, from creating myself. This I do often, mostly because I get lonely. I like hearing voices in my house, and without someone else here, I feel very alone, and music doesn't always do the trick. And I can't do certain things while listening to music because my brain will still wander. So for some reason, having another voice in the house helps me. I feel much better about myself and about my life. Funny how that coping thing works, eh? I get down on myself a lot because I have trouble organizing my time and organizing and prioritizing things that are important to me, and so that almost makes me afraid to follow through and do certain things on a daily basis, I would say, because I'm just afraid that it's gonna be hard and that the outcome is not gonna be what I want it to be, when I think most of the time that isn't really the case. So it's interesting to know that my brain does that, because to kind of summarize like what I did today, I did my affirmations, I did some reflection questions. I kind of reconciled episode that I had when I had a band practice recently. That felt good to be understood. I was really overwhelmed by that. That's kind of what started a lot of this, other than the fact that I'm PMSing. I cleaned my house, I cleaned my kitchen, I cleaned my living room, I basically cleaned the bedroom, I cleaned my rat cage, I took care of my animals, spent time with my animals. Charlie's been roommating, so he's fine, he's taking a nap, he doesn't want me to bother him, trust me. And and I ate and I got groceries, which was whoa, I didn't think I was gonna get groceries. I was you're just gonna waste money ordering food in or something, because that's what you do when you feel like this, and I didn't. And that was great. I completed my tarot readings the other day. I did my tarot readings for tarot. I always say tarot because I love the tarot drink. They gave me great ideas for new affirmations, first of all, and second of all, I just felt like they gave me some energy. They restored some faith in myself. I wasn't harsh on myself. I wasn't so harsh on myself. There are definitely a couple times in the day where I felt that frustration creeping back in, something about my life is unfair and that should hold me back, but that's not how I feel at this moment right now. I feel like I have a lot of potential, I've done a lot of good things for myself today, and I'm feeling confident to try to create more of a structure week by week and day by day and moment by moment. Anyways, organization is hard for me, exercise is hard for me, hygienic stuff has always been kind of hard for me, but it's something that I'm slowly getting a really, really good grasp on, which I'm happy about. Yeah, I'm excited for myself to go head first into things. I'm happy that I can create these videos because it's kind of off the cusp, no barriers, no filters, just me showing kind of the ins and outs of how I feel when I do struggle with my emotions. And like I said, I do record a lot more videos, and I want to be able to post them all. It's just the consistency isn't always there day to day, and so I don't really feel comfortable always showing you guys a day when the end result is not how I feel right now, where I haven't grown or put effort into my growth, I should say, because you grow every single day when you do one thing that is a part of your goals. And I have a lot of goals. This is a long list of goals, and so it's definitely overwhelming, but I have cool ideas for videos that I want to post on this channel, and I need to convince myself that it's not going to be quite as easy as these videos. I need to sit down and script things. I need to sit down and edit these things, and I need to schedule that. I need to find structure like I was talking about. So this is what I'm working on right now, and I'm going to try to make a little weekly plan and just kind of test the waters. If you guys want to see how that goes, I will do my best to keep myself accountable to that. And I guess that's it. I would say that this episode was a lot about self-doubt, about fear, low self-esteem, lack of motivation. For sure, lack of motivation is a big one for me, lack of self-discipline. If I'm inspired to do something, if I want to put the content out, I need to follow through. Sorry, I burped. Yeah.